Namaste. Welcome to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Dear viewers, let us now start the program with the main affairs of the day. Nepalganj Customs Office has succeeded in collecting more revenue than the target. Lately, the bananas produced in Chittagong are not getting the right market. The government has listed 3 different hospitals as Corona special hospitals. And much more. Let us continue the program with the affairs of construction of that hospital. As the Corona pandemic continues, the life continues to become difficult for the human race. The Nepali development projects are at standstill. That hospital in Thanong has started, however, it is not completed. There's plan to improve animal husbandry by improving the health care of the animals. For this, better facility, such as the building, equipment, doctors, and medicines are required. The Nepali government talks a lot on development, which is positive. We are awaiting results of the talks. Construction of vet hospital has started in Banipur municipality of Thanong. Let us now look at this news report for a little while. Construction of veterinary hospital has started in Banipur municipality of Thanong. Construction of a veterinary hospital has been started in Banipur Gaonpalika 1 Nala with an investment of 10 million by the Gandaki state government. The first floor of the building, which has been under construction since Jest, is yet to be completed. According to the Banipur municipality, the construction of the building has been delayed due to the Corona disaster. The building will have 6 rooms and another building will be constructed for operating room and disposal room. The village municipality has stated that a veterinary hospital has been set up for the treatment of animals as the number of farmers engaged in animal husbandry is increasing in Banipur. The hospital will have a staff of veterinarians. The entire engagement will be done by the state government. After the news report on vet hospital, let us now talk about the affairs of stolen fertilizer. The Nepali farmers are forced to use chemical fertilizer. On top of that stolen chemical fertilizer in Nepal, there is shortage of fertilizer in the storage. It is time to apply fertilizer in the paddy. Many of the Nepali paddy fields are yellowing. The farmers are frustrated. The border is sealed. The police has arrested some stolen fertilizer. Fertilizer are used to increase productivity. In the recent time, the people have turned to chemical solutions to the problem of shortage of animal dung. The local administration has recovered manure in Bara. Let us now look at this news report for a little while. The local administration has recovered manure in Bara. The local administration has recovered the chemical fertilizer being brought from India. It was found that it was trafficked during the investigation. Chief District Officer Rudra Prasad Pandit informed that 40 bags of chemical fertilizer were recovered from 9 motorcycles smuggling during the monitoring at the 4 border points under Samrangarh village municipality of Bara. A team including the chief district officer went to monitor the situation after receiving the complaints that people were crossing the open border during the ban. After the news report, let us now talk about the affairs of irrigation. Much of Nepali fields are rain-fed. Advanced irrigation is lacking here. In many of the places, people even carry the water to the vegetable fields. This is due to lack of electricity and lack of canal. During the Corona pandemic, the flood also struck Nepal. This damaged the fields across the country, taking many lives. Not only that, but some canals also burst due to too much water. The people are waiting for help from the government side. Everyone is scared at this time as the Corona becomes very potent in Nepal. In one hand, Corona is increasing in Morong district, while in the other hand, the farmers are suffering from lack of fertilizer, irrigation, and insect attack. Let us now look at this news report for a little while. In one hand, corona is increasing in Morong district, while in the other hand, the farmers are suffering from lack of fertilizer, irrigation, and insect attack. Farmers of Morong Sundarharancha ward have been able to sow with the onset of monsoon season, but now the paddy has dried up due to floods. The Puran Dam had been providing irrigation to 200 bighas of land here. The farmers cleaned the canal in jest. This is their traditional way of starting the canal. Right now, farmers are worried that the floodwaters will not be able to drain near the dam. Hundreds of farmers have been forced to gather in hundreds to grow their own crops, even though the local government had taken up steps to build the dam last year. On the other hand, the problem of not getting manure on time is equally painful.
धेरै कमजोरी अवस्थामा भइरहेको छ बारी पेट जस्तो छ हाम्रो पानीदेखि हेर्दा पनि र हाम्रो गाउँघर छरछिमेक साथीभाइ सबैहरू युरियाहरू पाइएन भनेर सबै साथीहरू रोइरहेको छ सबैको बाली सुकिरहेको छ बाली नष्ट भइरहेको छ समय हामीले युरिया पाएनौँ र हाम्रो के अरे यो पहिलेबारे बहुत बारी हानेको हुँदा हामी साह्रै दुखित पीडित भएका छौँ.
Sankarlal Gachidar of Puran Dam Pani Samiti said that the dam was damaged due to lack of drainage during high rainfall this year.
यदि यो बालेन भनेदेखि हाम्रो यसपालिको के अरे कमाइ निकै मारमा जान्छ र भुमरे पनि लाग्ने सम्भावना पनि हुन्छ र खरेरी पनि लाग्ने सम्भावना हुन्छ यत्रो ऋण गरेर पाती पनि गरेको छ मान्छेहरूको ठेक्का छ मजदुर पनि गरेर खेतीपाती लागेको छ र अब यो बेचबिखन गरेर यसपालि चाहिँ हामी काम चलाउने मुङसिरदेखि चाहिँ हामी अथवा लकडाउन खोलेपछि वडा समक्ष जाने नगर प्रमुखलाई गुहार्ने अनि हामीले जे जति सक दिनुहुन्छ हामीले चाहिँ सक्दो यो पक्का बाँड्ने हामी एउटा डेन र अथवा तार जाली लाएर चाहिँ यो काम चाहिँ हामी गर्ने चाहिँ हाम्रो सरसल्लाह भयो.
Problems of the farmers are the same as they are. Even though the age of modern technology has come and though boring grants have been given for this place, it has not been able to come into operation yet. After the news report, let us now look at the affairs in Custom Office. The Custom Office is very important for the country as this controls illegal imports and exports. At the same time, it collects revenue for the country. In Nepal, the custom offices are located in the border points in the south and in the north. Nepal is landlocked and depends upon India and China for many of the consumer goods. Due to high import into the country, the control at the checkpoints was not very good in the past. Due to corona, the border points are under control. The results are amazing. The revenue leakage has come under control. Nepalganj Customs Office has succeeded in collecting more revenue than the target. Let us now look at this news report for a little while. Nepalganj Customs Office has succeeded in collecting more revenue than the target. 940 million was targeted in fiscal year 2077-78. It has collected 177% more revenue than the target. The imports of raw materials from the Nepalganj Customs Office have increased with the opening of industries and factories. According to the Nepalganj Customs Office, the revenue collection for the month of Shravan has been satisfactory since the import and leakage of raw materials was brought under control. According to the Chief Customs Officer, Santiram Nirola, 1.68 arba has been collected out of the target of 940 million.
लक्ष्य तोकिएकोमा हामीले 1 अर्ब 68 करोड रुपैयाँ सङ्कलन गरेका छौँ र लक्ष्यको तुलनामा 177% भन्दा बढी छ त्यसैले हामी एकदम उत्साहित भएका छौँ.
According to the Chief Custom Officer Nirola, the reason for the increase in customs is the increase in import of raw materials associated with industries and factories. Customs revenue collection has also increased due to the increase in import of raw materials. Due to the closure of checkpoints, goods have been imported from the main checkpoints. At a meeting of the Revenue Leakage Control Committee in the District Customs Chief Nirola said that the role of staff and security personnel was important in ensuring satisfactory revenue collection.
किलोमिटरको सीमा छ यो बाँके जिल्लामा है 60 किलोमिटरमा अब विभिन्न नाकाबाट हामी त एक भन्सारले एउटा नाकामा छौँ र कोही बेला गस्ती परिचालन गर्थ्यौँ हामीले त्योबाट पनि गत वर्ष हाम्रो राम्रै राजस्व असुल भएको छ गस्तीबाट पनि लगभग 5 करोड रुपैयाँ बराबरको हामीले सामानहरू पक्राउ गरेका छौँ पोत पनि अब यसपालि त सुरुदेखि नै लकडाउन भयो त्यो हिसाबले अब प्रहरीहरूले सुरक्षा निकायले जति ल्याउँछन् त्यसैमा नै हामी सीमित भएको छौँ हामी भन्सार चाहिँ बाहिर जान सकेका छैनौँ कोरोना कारणले गर्दाखेरि
The meeting has decided to make revenue leakage control effective. The revenue has also increased as the smugglers have been forced to bring goods through customs as the border has been sealed due to the lockdown. The import of vegetables and fruits has been banned for 2 months despite the import of agriculture products. After the news report, let us now take a small commercial break. Stay with Krishi Television. After the commercial break, welcome back to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal. Dear viewers, let us now talk about the affairs in the market for banana. Bananas are used by Hindus to offer to deities. During the fasting, the bananas are consumed with milk. It is no wonder that India produces the most banana in the world and consumes the most banana. I had reported that there was a very sad situation for the banana farmers in other places. However, the bananas in Chittagong have done great this year. There is high yield of bananas, but the market is not open as the lockdown continues. The farmers are looking at the ripening bananas in the tree going wasted. Lately, the bananas produced in Chittagong are not getting the right market. Let us now look at this news report for a little while. Lately, the bananas produced in Chittagong are not getting the right market. Due to the lockdown, there is deficiency of market. The bananas have become food for the birds. Due to the declining demand in the market and the inability of the farmers to take the bananas produced, it has become the food of the birds. Farmers are worried as bananas are not sold during the main banana season. Although the production of bananas is good this year, the farmers have lost their investment due to the ban in the country. Their ripening bananas are wasting in the tree. Although the government has created a conducive environment for the transportation of agriculture produce under the ban, there has been a problem in the sales as the market has not been opened. Due to the timely rains this year, banana production is good, but there is no market. Most of the farmers in the district have planted Malvok and G9 bananas. Bananas produced in Chittagong are piled up in the market of Naranghat as they are not exported to other district markets. This year alone, banana cultivation has expanded to more than 200 bighas in the district. The western areas of Ratnanagar, Kalika, Khairihani municipality and Bharatpur metropolitan city of Chittagong are considered as pocket area for banana production. Although the losses due to the storm are insured with the help of subsidy, the farmers have to bear the loss due to marketing. After the news report, let us now talk about cardamom this year. Cardamom is one of the most exported spice of Nepal. The Nepali soil is very productive when it comes to cardamom. In the past, the Nepali large cardamom used to get really high price. This is why the farmers were attracted to cultivating this spice. This year seems like a very good year. The farmers are expecting double the production this year. However, the price have shrunk and farmers are not very happy about it. In the recent times, the prices have been going down. Farmers in the valley and Chure are busy at this time harvesting and releasing cardamom. Let us now look at this news report for a little while. Farmers in the valley and Chure areas have hard time picking and releasing cardamom at this time. According to the farmers, the weather has not been bad this year, and as it is suitable time, significant fruits have been seen in cardamom. The farmers estimate that the production will be doubled due to the absence of disease and good crop. Cardamom production has increased this year due to the required rainfall from Baishak to Ashar. Although the disease had been seen in cardamom in the past years, it has not been seen this year. It is estimated that there will be 10 mon of cardamom this year out of 6 mon last year. Farmers are disappointed as the price of cardamom has not gone up. Farmers are disappointed as the price of cardamom has not gone up despite the increase in production. Though farmers have increased cardamom production by improving farming technology, prices have shrunk this year compared to last year. In previous years, the price of cardamom, which was sold up to 1 lakh per month, has shrunk to 20,000 rupees. After the news report, let us now talk about the affairs of the deterioration of Nepali land. Nepali land was not exposed to chemical until recently. The land was producing organically and the people were very healthy here. However, with growing population, the demand for food increased. This resulted in the use of chemical pesticides and fertilizers. Slowly, overuse has deteriorated the land in different areas of Nepal. This is really dangerous as the land has become less productive due to acidity in the soil. If this kind of problem is not solved now, we have stark future. Acidity has been found to be increasing in most of the cultivable lands of Meghalaya. Let us now look at this news report for a little while. Acidity has been found to be increasing in most of the cultivable land of Meghalaya. Excessive use of chemical fertilizer has increased the acidity of the soil due to lack of organic matter. Due to the lack of supply of more nutrients from the soil than the crop needs and the increase in acidity in the soil, the production has also started to decline. This is due to the deficiency of various nutrients in the crops. Soil acidity is increasing due to the indiscriminate use of chemical fertilizers without testing the soil and lack of use of dung manure. Farmers use a lot of chemical fertilizer as it is easier to apply and they feel they can produce more, due to which the fertility of the soil decreases and the production decreases. Excessive use of chemical fertilizers also destroy the nutrients of grains and fruits. In the past, cattle manure and organic manure were used to get more produce from the fuels, but nowadays the use of cattle manure has decreased after the farmers stopped raising cows. According to agriculture technicians, the use of chemical fertilizers as an alternative to cattle manure has increased the acidity in the soil and its direct effect on agriculture production. After the news report, let us now talk about the harvesting of fern. I had reported some time ago that the transportation of ferns had left the traders stranded. Loads of fern had to be disposed. Now there's report that non-traders are also going into the forest to harvest and collect the fern. Young fern is very much liked delicacy in Nepal. It is considered tasty and healthy by the people who eat the fern. Locals around the jungle have started harvesting fern and making a living. Let us now look at this news report for a little while. Locals around the jungle have started harvesting fern and making a living after the locally imposed lockdown and ban on corona havoc made it difficult to find vegetables in the market. People around Belwari of Morang have started picking fern in the forest of Belwari to meet the demand of vegetables. To contain the coronavirus, different places of Morang district have been totally locked down. This is why those who have been living near the jungles are harvesting the ferns here. Ambika Soyal said that they are harvesting fern as they could not find vegetables easily in the market and they have to stay here without going to work. Amrita Vishukhe said that she needs vegetables on daily basis as there is no source of income. The forest Negro that grows in the forests of Bilbari, Kanepukhari, Pathari, Letang and other areas of Morang has become source of employment for some of the people in the area. After the news report, let us now talk about the COVID hospitals. COVID-19 has left the world still. We are restricted due to the spread of this unseen enemy across the globe. Best we can do as good citizens is to stay put and pray that the intellectuals will be able to find a solution to this serious problem. Nepali government is reluctantly working on managing the situation. Well, we're all reluctant as we are facing this for the first time in our lifetime, even though this kind of event is second in the history of the world. The government has listed 3 different hospitals as corona special hospitals. Let us now look at this news report for a little while. The government has listed 3 different hospitals as corona special hospitals. At a regular press conference at the Ministry of Health and Population, the spokesperson of the Ministry of Health, Dr. Jageshwar Gautam, said that 3 more hospitals have been converted into corona special hospitals. He said that Kantipur Hospital in Kathmandu, Jan Maitri Hospital, and National Medical College Teaching Hospital in Birganj have been listed as corona special hospitals. Similarly, 1,000 beds have been added in the centers and 1,957 beds in the state hospitals for the treatment of corona infection.
हाल केन्द्रीय अस्पतालमा 1000 बेड थप गरेको छ। प्रादेशिक अस्पतालमा 1957 बेड थप गरेको छ र स्थानीय पालिका लेभलमा 649 पालिका जसमा अहिले अस्पतालहरू छैनन् त्यस्तो पालिकाहरूमा हरेक पालिकामा 5 बेडको अस्पतालको दरले 3245 बेड थप गरिएको छ र यो चाहिँ जनशक्ति सहित हो र आज मात्रै 3 वटा थप अस्पताललाई कोभिड-19 अस्पतालमा सूचीकृत गरिएको छ। यी 3 वटा अस्पतालहरू वीरगञ्जको नेशनल मेडिकल कलेज टिचिङ हस्पिटल, काठमाडौँको कान्तिपुर अस्पताल र जनमैत्री अस्पताललाई कोभिड-19 अस्पतालमा सूचीकृत गरिएको छ।
Similarly, it has been decided to add 6,202 beds in 649 local bodies at the rate of 5 beds with manpower at the rate of 3,245, said spokesperson Gautam. This is all in Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Before I go, let us review the main affairs of the day. Nepalganj Customs Office has succeeded in collecting more revenue than the target. Lately, the bananas produced in Chittagong are not getting the right market. The government has listed 3 different hospitals as corona special hospitals. Thank you for watching Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. I'll be back with more affairs next time. Till then, Jai Krishi, Jai Kishan, Samriddha Krishi, Nepal Kushan.